Hi everyone, this is Emmanuel Wandera from WEAF Company Uganda Limited. In this session, I'm going to be showing you a ZohoBooks account that is fully integrated with EFRIS. EFRIS is an acronym which stands for Electronic Physical Receipting and Invoicing Solution. So EFRIS is the electronic system or the invoicing system for Uganda Revenue Authority, a tax authority in Uganda that is responsible for transactions or tracking how companies are operating. So you can realize as of 2021, the government of Uganda passed a law where all companies that are VAT registered are supposed to integrate their different accounting systems with the electronic physical receipting or EFRIS, such that URA is in position to receive data from your system directly without you having to go to the EFRIS portal and you generate the invoices, you manage your stock manually. So the manual was phased out and is only available for companies that are not VAT registered. So for companies that are VAT registered and you continue using the manual way, you just keep risking. Some of you have fallen victims where you have been penalized. Then some of you are still on the safe side waiting for your turn to also be penalized. So basically in this session I'm going to be showing you what integration means. I'm talking of integrating EFRIS with ZohoBooks, but what is it? So I'm going to be taking you through the things that you expect, what you expect your system to be, how you expect your system to look like, what exactly it means when we say integrate your ZohoBooks with EFRIS. So WEAF Company Uganda Limited is a software company in Uganda that deals in a variety of products. We do provide a service of EFRIS integration, where we handle or we have handled different systems such as QuickBooks Online, QuickBooks Point of Sale, QuickBooks Desktop. We have handled Tally, we have handled ZohoBooks, as I'm going to demonstrate. And then we also have our custom applications that also have EFRIS integration. We have one which is called WEAF Books. That is for, it is a multi-branch accounting system. We have one which is called WEAF Point of Sale, that is designed purposely for retail shops such as supermarkets, grocery stores, liquor stores. And then we have another one which is called WEAF Table POS, that is designed particularly for restaurants, and more other products that will be coming up. We also do software development, that means mobile apps, systems, websites. Yeah, basically now in this video I'm going to be taking you through the exact session of ZohoBooks vis-a-vis URA. I have two tabs which are open here. One is the ZohoBooks account, the second one is a EFRIS account. This is the EFRIS test account and this is how it looks like, or how the EFRIS looks like. So we are going to do a small demo. One, after integration, this is what you expect. After integration, you're in position to send your registered products, to send a product from Zoho to EFRIS. You are in position to synchronize a few of your items. You're in position to manage your stock, that is stock increment from Zoho to EFRIS. you're in position to issue what we call e-invoices or the tax invoices from your Zoho to EFRIS. Now, except other systems where you find yourself having to have an intermediate system, what we always call a connector, that works as an interface for both systems, ZohoBooks is quite different. With the Zoho, one is in position to customize Zoho itself and add a few buttons. There are quite a few limitations, but it is advisable. So we go ahead and customize your ZohoBooks account to be and add it a few EFRIS functionalities. So when you talk of ZohoBooks and EFRIS integration, you work within ZohoBooks, no moving out. Everything is within ZohoBooks. Okay? So we are going to handle a few things. One, we are going to try the process of how to register a product from Zoho to URA. Two, we are going to try another one. How do we increase stock from Zoho to URA? Then we shall also try on how to invoice. Yeah. So I'm going to start with products configuration. I'm going to come to Zoho. I come to items. Then I go ahead and click new. So after clicking new, I'm going to specify the type of item I want to create. So let's start with a service. I'm going to create. Okay, let's start with an inventory. I'm going to create a product that we are going to call Zoho video sample. We are going to check EFRIS and see if this product exists there. So I'm going to come to EFRIS. I go to goods/service configuration. I just want to check and see if this product exists at URA. Perfect, it is not there. Okay, so this is the product that we are going to create. It is not there. I'm going to create this. I'm going to give it the same as the SKU. The unit of measure, I'm going to leave it as piece. Now these units of measure, we add them from, we add the list as it is supported by URA. Now we need the commodity category ID. The commodity category ID is an 8-digit code that helps you to identify, like when the product is pushed to URA, URA will understand the commodity category and know which category does this product belong or fall. Please note that these categories are, it is where the taxes are mapped. So if at all the item you're registering is meant to be VATable and you use a category that only supports exempt, you may have complications. If the item is meant to be exempt and you use a category that supports VAT alone, you will have issues. This is something which is always done once in a while, but I advise you to always take consideration. Where necessary, try to get someone who fully understands EFRIS. Many have been complaining of a lot of taxes, but all those lots of taxes that make people cry or businesses cry or even fail always starts with wrongly categorizing your products. It is very essential. Okay, so I'm going to, I have a category here, the one that supports standard. I'm going to copy this. How do we get this category on EFRIS? On EFRIS, come to EFRIS. This is what I'm talking about, the category I'm talking about. Click on add product. This is how you can get it. click on browse. Then on browse, you search what you want here. Okay, so you go ahead and open it until you reach the last child. This, if you use this, it will be rejected. If you use this, it will be rejected. If you use this, it will be rejected. It must be the child. Okay, we can just demo with this. I'm going to click on this and click on save. This is the category. I'm just going to copy this 8-digit code. I'm going to put this in my Zoho. For you who ask, but how can we, these categories, we have them in Excel sheet. If you want, after integration, we can always give it to you. We are not supporting alternative measure units, so that one is going to remain blank. Stock warning is 0, it is 2. Then has exercise tax, this is no, not supporting that. The sale price, I'm going to specify 7,000 UGX. The cost price, I'm going to specify 5,000 UGX. Okay, then the tax, I'm going to specify this to be VAT 18%, such that each time I create an invoice, it can auto reflect. Now I'm going to click on save. After clicking on save, there is a button here we call EFRIS register product. When you click on this, you can find there's quite many other buttons, but this is what we are interested. Now, if you are told you check your Zoho account which is not integrated, you may not have these extra buttons. But now this account is fully configured to connect to URA. We are having it here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on EFRIS register product. Click on proceed. Wait a few minutes until you get a response, successfully registered. So I'll now copy this product and try to search for it in URA and see what happens. Okay, so when I copy this, I come back here, put it here, then click on search. I expect it here, and perfectly it is here. So I'll try to just open this product, click on view, and see what happens. I want to check the tax information. So this product is exempt. So this supports exempt and supports standard. Please note all the products at URA are vatable. There are other conditions which make them exempt or zero rated, but they are vatable. Okay, so now, having completed the process of registering a new product at URA, it is not a service as well. We are now going to try to increase stock. Let me first try to go to stock inquiry and see if this product has ever had stock on it. But to the best of my knowledge, this is a new product. It has never had stock. Yeah, we're just from creating it. So I don't even expect it to appear on the list when I go to stock inquiry, because stock inquiry holds products that have ever had stock. But eventually maybe they have stock or the stock level is now 0. Okay, so I'm going to come to stock inquiry. I'm going to search the product name. I don't expect it here, and perfect, it is not there. Only products which appear here are products that have ever had stock. So now we are going to go back to Zoho. We are going to go to, we need to create a purchase, a bill under purchases. But before doing that, we are going to first create a supplier or a vendor. So I'm going to click on vendors. I'm going to create a vendor here. I'm going to call this vendor Zoho sample. Oh no, let me call this vendor WEAF company. I'm going to call this vendor WEAF company. Okay. Then I'm going to specify the TIN. Now for TIN numbers under custom fields, we go ahead and add for here a field where you place the customer TIN or the supplier TIN. So this is a vendor. I'm going to go ahead and specify the TIN number associated with WEAF company 63. So after specifying the TIN number, I'm going to go ahead and click on save. So after saving, I'm going to go ahead and create a new transaction, which is a bill. I'm going to select our item. Our item is called Zoho video sample. I'm going to add 100 pieces. Okay, I'm going to add 100 pieces. I'm going to specify the stocking date, which is today. The stocking type, I'm going to leave it to local purchase. Then I'm going to specify the order number. Let me just put something random. Then I go ahead and click on save as open. So after clicking on this, I'll go ahead and come here, click on increase EFRIS stock. So I'll click on this, then I click on proceed, wait a few seconds or few minutes until I get a response, and perfect, stock has been increased successfully. Now when I come back to EFRIS, remember we are still under stock inquiry. We had earlier searched and there was nothing. So when I click on search, I now expect this product to be here. Okay, and perfect, here it is. It has 100 pieces. I'm going to try to check the stock movement report. Stock movement report, and see how this stock has come. So stock movement report shows this has been a stock in. A stock in has come from WEAF company as a supplier, and the date when it has come. So I'll try to check the stock in management and see what exactly happened. When I come to stock in management and click on search, I should be able to see our bill here. Here it is for WEAF company. Okay, here it is. Okay, you're okay with that? Let's go to the next. Now secondly, after doing the stocking, the other process we have is let's try to generate an invoice and see what happens. Now for an invoice, I'm going to come to sales, customers. Now I have a customer called WEAF. So I'm going to just create a new invoice. I'm going to specify, I'm going to select the customer. Oh, sorry, I'm on creating a customer. It's supposed to create invoice. Then I click on new, and I'll select the WEAF customer, and then after that I go ahead and select the item I want. I want this. How many pieces am I selling? I'm selling, let's say 10. Okay, the tax is 18%. Remember, our product supports exempt as well, but I'm going to sell this at 18%. The invoice is inclusive of tax. You can see the tax is within the 700. Then I can go ahead and save as draft. After saving as draft, I'll have to mark this invoice as sent, because we put these limitations to just give a client room for adjustments. Let's say, let me try to physicalize this. I expect it to fail. You see, this draft invoice can't be physicalized. So I'll just click mark as sent. After doing this, I'll go ahead and click on physicalize invoice and click on proceed. This will pick the invoice and go ahead and push it to URA. It shows successfully physicalized. Then after it is successfully physicalized, the invoice now has the FDN, it has the verification code, and it has the QR code at the bottom. So when I come to URA, then I come to physical document management, I come to physical document inquiry. Then when I click on search, I expect to have this invoice here. Let's first try to look for it and we can preview. I want to preview this. Now when I try to preview, you can see we sold 10 pieces at this and this, and this is the amount. Okay, this is the reference. Now this is the process, or how simpler the process is for Zoho invoices. Everything is straightforward and very clear. There are no issues attached at all. Everything is very clear and straightforward. So you are out there, you're having issues, you're a Zoho user or you're planning to use ZohoBooks, you're outside there, you're very frustrated, your service provider or current service provider gave you a solution that is not working. Hey, look no further. WEAF Company Uganda Limited is here for you. Customer satisfaction is our priority. We are always here to ensure everything works. What we can guarantee you is that our customers don't regret. We have a long line of customers, but not just customers, satisfied customers. So, are you looking at having satisfaction such that you can obtain value for money? Our solutions are ready, available. And for you who is out there, you have your customer application, you've tried working with the EFRIS API but you can't understand it. We are the solution. We have a customer application or a customer API that can work with any system in the world. I repeat, any system in the world. The API is very simplified. We assist you to understand the simplified API and we handle the donkey work in the background. So you have issues, you can use our API and integrate it into your system, or you will no longer have time for integrating into your system. As long as you give us access to source code, we will integrate the API and then take it up. Remember, all programming languages starting from C#, Java, PHP, JavaScript, Python, Rust, all programming languages you've thought of are all catered for. It means that what we want is you to be satisfied. So feel free to contact us. I'll be leaving a link in the description, but before going away, remember we made an invoice of 10. We did a purchase of a bill of 100. We have made an invoice of 10. It is ideal we check URA and confirm that our stock count is matching. You should not just celebrate and run away, no. So we are going to go back to stock movement report, stock management, then we go to stock movement report. We want to see how is our stock moving. So we have Zoho video sample. We received 10 pieces and the quantity became 100. Then the quantity was 100. We went ahead and created an invoice with this FDN, and the invoice had 10. So now our remaining balance is 90. So from here, I'm going to go to stock inquiry and look for the same service or product and confirm, is our stock exactly 90 or some stock went missing. So when I come here, first I'm going to just search here Zoho, and I click on search. Perfect. Seems all is well. So we are going to try another invoice with a discount. So I'm going to come back to invoice, new invoices, then new. I'm going to select the same customer. Then I'm going to specify, this time around I'm going to do 2 item lines. I'm going to do this consultation, which is a service, and then I'm going to do Zoho video. So for Zoho this time around, I'm going to give it stock of 80. We need to use up our stock 80. And then consultation, I'm going to give it 75. Services don't require stock. And then this one I'm going to make it standard. Then this one I'm going to make it exempt. Okay, after doing that, this is our total. I'm going to apply discount line. I'm going to start with the consultation. I'm going to apply 30% discount, and then I'm going to apply a 10% discount on this. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and save as draft. After saving as draft, you mark as sent. Then after marking as sent, you click on physicalize invoice and wait for the response, whether it has gone through or it has failed. And perfect, our invoice has gone through. So this time around, we expect to have a discount line. I'm going to come back to physical document management at URA, then physical document inquiry. So when I click on search, I expect to have discount lines on this invoice of ours, and here it is. Perfect. Consultation, we had a discount of 30, which was converted because URA expects the value in amount format. So the percentage, we go ahead and convert it into an amount, which we then push. So we have a discount here and the tax is standard. We have a discount here and the tax is exempt. That is how simplified our solutions are. We give you something that also we feel, in case if we were in your shoes and we are using the same system, it was working well for us. So everything looks perfect. We have the buyer team, we have the buyer. So you can just reach out. You can reach out on 0756 508 361. For you who is not in Uganda, remember it is +256. You can use +256 783 291062, or you can email us services@weafcompany.com, and we will be in position to give you feedback.